2K Sports pregame show.
Hello out there and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
It's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series. Right now, this game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Philadelphia and Chicago. If you look at the Bulls, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay down for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the 76ers, Nash is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Embiid, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, Philadelphia. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight. He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good turn to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And George kicks to Rose. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Lopez with the block, and he's able to get it back. That one goes. Count.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Leonard. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Second chance shot, and the rejection by Lou. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Nash the pass to Leonard. Rose against Nash. Lopez a screen. Nash dishes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Nash's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 6. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Stealing a win on the road was huge. for them, but Coach said that protecting their home court is an even bigger issue. And to do that, he says the key is aggressive defense. As he put it, we want to prevent them from getting into any kind of comfort zone at our end of the floor. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And here's Rose after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. And it's Rose penetrating, and the rejection by Embiid. And that one's good. The 76ers trail by 5. Nash kicks to Embiid, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Rose against Nash. Rose passes to George. And that's good for 2. George has got 6.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Butler goes in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Oh, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Hey, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And Embiid throws it down.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
Chicago leading by 3. To the paint. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Nash kicks to Butler. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And here's George for 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Leonard, no luck.
I guess even he has. It's one of those once in a while.
And Butler sends it back. They recover it. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Rose dishes to George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Stolen by Noah. And here we go. Here's McCollum. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lopez with the steal. Leonard against Rose. Fades and shoots. And it's Leonard again missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Embiid with the steal. Rose against Leonard. Lopez a screen. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 9 points for Joel Embiid. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Mirotic comes in for McCollum. Bulls trail by 4. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. And it's Rose penetrating. No good again that time.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Brooks checked in for Paul George. Leonard hits them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Mirotic. Hands it from downtown. Mirotic just got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Embiid. Powered down with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Rose sets the screen for Gasol. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Mirotic against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Rose has got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bulls trail by 5. Butler with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Rose. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Brooks against Butler. Again, Philadelphia.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Rose penetrating. Can't hit.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Fires for 3. Embiid, no good.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Out to Brooks. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Embiid with the screen on Brooks. Out to Nash. Puts one up from 19. Lopez passes to Embiid. Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And the 76ers get it back. Bulls trail by 7. Right wing. And Mirotic hits to Gasol. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gasol's got his second basket of the night. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. Here's Embiid. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Terrific work by Embiid. He already has 13 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Tony Snell's checked in for Rose. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Grant, he's checked in for Lopez. Robert Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Butler. And it's Tony Roten in for Steve Nash. Now here's Brooks. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Stauskas up the floor. Roten dishes to Embiid. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Great D that time from Gibson. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got 5.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Brooks, here we go. That's good. Brooks has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Gibson sends it down. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Brook Lopez is second. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Stauskas' shot is off.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Here's Stauskas. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Grant up top. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. For Philadelphia, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in, and he makes both free throws. And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. Here's Brooks, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Stauskas. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Grant outside. No good with the triple. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gonna have to really bow, totally dominate the game.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Grant is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's Embiid. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. Here's Noah. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Brook Lopez is checked in for Joel Embiid. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The 76ers lead. Allen for the 3. Paul George grabs the miss.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
For 3, Covington. That's good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Noah with a screen from McCollum. Teardrop shot. That's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. It's a close game here in Chicago. McCollum kicks to George. To the middle. Here's Mirotic, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Roten, the pass to Grant. Allen drives in. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's George, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Covington dishes to Grant. And he dunks it down.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Covington kicks to Allen. Another three for Philadelphia.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. Saul comes in for Mirotic. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Tony Snell. And then for Philadelphia, Leonard, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Butler comes in for Robert Covington. And Nash is subbed in for Tony Rote. Gasol against Leonard to the paint. And Noah with the slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And he sinks the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Rose kicks to McCollum. Noah with a screen for McCollum. Out to the right wing. Noah drives in. Here's Gasol. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And it's 6 points for Pau Gasol.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Here's George. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Here's Leonard, and he goes in for the dunk.
Let's call him a speed merchant. I mean, he was a blur going in for that throwdown.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Kicks it to McCollum. Free throw line jump shot, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Five to shoot. Bulls trail by 4. A three from McCollum. And yes, sir, that one drops. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
That's good. 14 points for Jimmy Butler.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
The pass to Gasol. And he dunks it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Rose against Nash. Rose kicks to Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. In this one. Nash, the pass to Leonard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Lopez. Tries again. Pau Gasol again. Gasol's got 12.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Butler against George. And it's Butler with the jam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The shot's good from Gasol.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Leonard. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, he has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah. And Brooks subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Stauskas comes in for Ray Allen. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Rose with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Leonard loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Rose kicks to Brooks. Gibson the screen. Pass to George. Goes up off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Butler against George. And it's Butler missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And Brooks, here we go. Here's Rose. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Butler kicks to Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Taj Gibson picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And Brooks, here we go. Put that bucket in no time at all. Brooks has got 6.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
For 3, Stauskas. They get the rebound. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
George dishes to Gibson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The shot's good from Gasol.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand. And getting going here in the 2nd quarter, his 2nd 3-pointer of the game.
Gasol is screen on Butler. Here's George. Great D that time from Leonard.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
He kicks to Stauskas. Leonard with the screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Stauskas. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And Brooks, here we go. Shot's good by Gibson. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Inside.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets to space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game. nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Chicago making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. And Tony Snell subbed in for Rose. And then for Philadelphia, Grant, he's checked in for Leonard. Robert Covington comes in for Butler. And it's Tony Roten in for Nash. Three-pointer, Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Stauskas inside the line. Embiid, the pass to Stauskas. Gibson against Embiid. Great D that time from Gibson. On the wing, Brooks. And Embiid with the block. And here's Stauskas from the arc. And Nash, here we go. Down low. And slam dunk by Butler.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line.
Oh!
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Noah with a screen on Butler. George double teamed. Here's Noah, and the rejection by Leonard. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Oh, and here he comes. Noah all alone.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
George, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Butler kicks to Nash. Lopez with the ball. George picks him up, and that one's good by Lopez.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Rose against Nash. And it's Rose penetrating. No good. Good D by Lopez. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Leonard, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
George. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this play. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Lopez a screen. Leonard attacking.
Yeah. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. Perfect screen. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Nails the open triple off the fast break. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be...
Oh! You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what we're going to remember when this game is over.
Here's Butler, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the 76ers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Bulls trail by 7. Gasol kicks it to Noah. And George, here we go. Look at that jam. Beautiful. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Rose against Nash. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
What a game for Rose. He has 17 points and 9 assists.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assists.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
And it's George finishing it off.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Allen outside. Lopez inside, working on Noah. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. The tray. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Number 1, Steve Nash. Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Mirotic, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Tony Roten comes in for Nash. Rose dishes to Noah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Roten.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Noah. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Rose. And he gets it to go. Rose has got 19 points. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Lopez, a screen on Gasol. Leonard kicks to Lopez. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Brook Lopez.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And it's Rose penetrating. It's tipped. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 7 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Leonard, the pass to Roten. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Rose. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grant's checked in. The drive by Noah. Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to. And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through McCollum. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Noah. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Nash is checked in for Philadelphia. He feeds it to Stauskas. Here's Covington, and it's blocked by Mirotic. Here's McCollum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night. And the dunk by Grant.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Stolen by Noah. Here's Mirotic. Again, Chicago. The 76ers leading by 3. Nash dishes to Stauskas. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going. But as we always say, better late than never.
And the dunk by Grant.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They grab their own miss. Gibson, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gibson's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they called them.
Yeah, how great are his ball instincts there? Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard.
The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Covington. He's got 5. Lopez left side. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 13.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
1:24 left to play in the 3rd. And the basket good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the 3-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Nash with it. Noah picks him up. Nash drawing the double team. Here's Stauskas. Launches it. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nash against Brooks. Gibson setting the pick for Brooks. Mirotic has a wide open look. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his third rebound on the night. Covington kicks to Grant. And here's Stauskas from the arc, and he gets it to go. Stauskas has got his second basket of the night.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from McCollum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
George passes to Gibson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. 8 points here for Taj Gibson.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
There's Nash with the three. Over in the corner, Allen. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 6.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quickly. Good. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under...
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Nash takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
George, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. 28 points here for George.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Allen in the post. Pass to Butler. Shoots from 12. Nash dishes to Leonard. Rejected by Gasol. But they recover it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Mirotic. Here's Rose. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
To the inside. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Pau Gasol.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Nash drawing the double team. Philadelphia with the ball. Leonard kicks it over to Nash. It's stolen by Rose. By himself. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for it.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Passes it to George. Gasol against Embiid. Here's Noah. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a performance from Joakim Noah here. He's got 15 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Leonard, no luck.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
The 76ers leading by 4. Butler with the ball. George picks him up. Butler against George. Butler passes to Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
From the arc. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's off on the first. Chicago making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly, because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Rose goes in, and the rejection by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 3. Nash with it, and Rose picks him up defensively, and Nash gets double teamed. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gasol is screen on Butler. McCollum, terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead. To the paint, it's tipped. Stolen by Noah. Rose kicks it to Noah to take the lead. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 14 points for Joakim Noah. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, and we're seeing even more of it here late.
Right side Rose. Down low. It's deflected. Leonard with the steal. Embiid with the screen on Rose. The 3 from Leonard, and he gets the bucket. Leonard's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Rose attacking. Lopez with the block. Rose against Nash. Back to Embiid, inside, and the dunk by Lopez.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And the basket by McCollum.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Nash kicks to Lopez. Butler with the ball. Feeds it to Embiid. Back to Butler. From outside, off the mark.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half. Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Nash hits to Leonard, and he dumps it down.
Some hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give them. Now's the time.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The free throw drops for Rose. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Nash. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Butler on the wing. Embiid inside, defended by Gasol. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 23.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
And it's George missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
George having a fantastic game. He's got 33 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Now Leonard. 4 on the clock. The dish to Embiid. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 25 points for Joel Embiid.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's George. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
A very impressive fourth quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
Leonard against Gasol. Leonard dishes to Embiid, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Dishes to Gasol, and he converts the layup. Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Philadelphia's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And Nash gets double teamed. Outside Leonard. And that one is hammered home.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's George. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rose against Nash. To the middle. Lopez passes to Embiid. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Embiid against Gasol. Gasol knocks it away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Rose has tapped the ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
But 3, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Leonard. And that's 21 points for Brook Lopez. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. .105 left here in the fourth quarter. Rose attacking. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I tell you what, this is the white-hot version of Derrick Rose right here.
Leonard kicks to Nash. To the inside. Embiid sinks it.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Nash against Rose. The feed now to Gasol. Deflects the pass. Now here's Butler. Kicks it to Embiid. Stolen by Noah.
And it's still within reach. But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately. Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that on just tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clay.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And it's a 2-possession game now, thanks to the and 1. Aggressive play to get to the line, and a nice job converting that free throw.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line that they can avoid.
And Lopez throws it down.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Noah. No good.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close...
Kevin, I'm here with Steve Nash.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on. And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.